Right now, buried beneath miles of ocean water are secrets older than the pyramids, worlds we thought were only myths, and objects that defy everything science has told us about our planet. But here's the terrifying part. Some of these discoveries shouldn't exist at all. What if I told you there's a structure at the bottom of the Baltic Sea that disrupts electronics with stair-like features leading into nowhere, and researchers still don't know how it got there? Or that entire cities, not just lost villages, are submerged, untouched, and whispering clues about ancient civilizations buried by rising seas? Today, we're diving deeper than anyone has gone before, not just underwater into the creeps and mysteries that lurk far beyond sunlight. This is the creepiest discoveries found underwater. Let's start with something real, yet almost supernatural. Often that term ghost ship is just poetic, but what if it was literal? Back in 1886, on a violent night storm on Lake Michigan, the schooner F.J. King vanished beneath the waves. For nearly 140 years, all that remained were rumors and legends, until sonar finally pinpointed its skeletal hull resting undisturbed beneath the cold freshwater. No exaggerated tales, just an eerily intact ship thought lost forever. AP News. Imagine, a vessel that slipped from history, untouched for generations, now uncovered like an eerie time capsule. But here's the part that makes people stop returning texts. The way it sits almost perfectly preserved gives scientists a snapshot of life from 139 years ago. Iron ore remains in its hold, tools still locked in place, and the silence is unsettling. And if an old cargo ship can sit undisturbed for more than a century, what else is lying down there, unseen? Now let's shift from ships to something far stranger. The Baltic Sea Mystery. Deep beneath the icy waters of the Baltic Sea, treasure hunters once found a structure over 200 feet across with what looked like stairs leading into the unknown, a formation that defies easy explanation. The Times of India. Divers who approached it reported something unnerving. Electronics would glitch, cameras and even satellite phones malfunctioned, a phenomenon no one can quite explain. Was it natural geology, a forgotten ancient monument, or something else? Scientists originally leaned toward glacial or volcanic processes, but nothing like this has ever been documented before. And that's precisely why this site keeps resurfacing in documentaries, expeditions, and online debates. And that's only the beginning of underwater anomalies. Atlantis isn't just a dream anymore. In recent months, scientists unearthed massive submerged walls off the coast of Brittany, remnants of a 7,000-year-old settlement now gone beneath the tide. This wasn't a small fishing camp. This was a sophisticated community built with granite monoliths, a society that essentially vanished underwater. And it didn't happen in isolation. From Greece to Egypt, entire ancient cities, streets, temples, and monuments lie beneath the waves. Many are only now being revealed thanks to advances in sonar mapping and underwater archaeology. Think about that for a second. There were humans living, thriving in places that are now submerged, and we're only just beginning to learn their stories. Ships are not just wrecks, they're echoes of tragedy. Some shipwrecks are corded with eerie stories. Take the infamous Queen Anne's Revenge, Blackbeard's flagship discovered more than 270 years after he died. Divers found cannons, artifacts, and a bronze bell that helped confirm its identity. But here's the unsettling part. Imagine exploring a wreck where you're not just piecing together history, you're walking through the final moments of those who perished. Every artifact, every piece of wood, it's a frozen snapshot of chaos. And these aren't isolated cases, according to UNESCO. There are millions of shipwrecks scattered across ocean floors worldwide. Each one is a potential portal to the past. Each one holds its own mystery. Some are tragic, some are baffling, and some are downright haunting. Not all creepy discoveries are ancient or mythic. Sometimes the ocean reveals very ordinary yet eerily unexpected objects. Divers have pulled up rusted freezers tied with cinder blocks, only to find them filled with porcelain dolls. Yes, dolls. These eerie encounters aren't resurrection stones from fantasy, they're real. Everyday divers recount the shock of ascending from a dive with something that looks like it should belong in a horror film. Another diver once found a hospital gurney at the bottom of a lake and had no clue how it got there. Whether it's a forgotten relic or a bizarre modern artifact, underwater discoveries can feel like parts of two worlds colliding. And of course, we can't talk about creepy without including the creepy crawlies. The deep ocean is home to creatures that seem pulled straight from nightmares: fish with transparent heads, tubular rotating eyes, and organisms that glow without light. But here's the twist. Some newly discovered species were only just identified this year. Scientists using advanced techniques uncovered 14 previously unknown ocean species, including carnivorous bivalves and parasitic isopods from depths greater than 6,000 meters. Picture whole ecosystems hidden in crushing darkness, creatures that exist in a world we barely understand. And while that sounds scary, it's also a powerful reminder. We know less about the deep sea than we do about the surface of Mars. That's right, there's more mystery in our oceans than in space. We've talked about discoveries now, let's talk about questions with no answers. Underwater pyramids. Off Japan's coast, the Yonaguni Monument consists of giant terraces and shapes some experts believe could be man-made pyramids, but no one has confirmed it. To this day, we still debate whether this is a natural formation or evidence of a lost civilization. The Devil's Sea. Like the Bermuda Triangle, regions like the Devil's Sea in the Pacific are tied to rumors of disappearing ships and unexplained phenomena. There's no solid evidence of supernatural causes, but the mysteries persist. These aren't fringe theories, they're genuine questions that science still can't fully answer. And that's what makes the ocean simultaneously terrifying and fascinating. So why do we care about these underwater mysteries? Because these aren't just curiosities, they reshape our understanding of history, climate, and even human civilization. Take human cities now beneath waves. They tell us about ancient sea levels and environmental changes that might illuminate future climate trends. And new species remind us that life doesn't require conditions we once thought essential. The ocean isn't a museum. It's a living archive, a library of forgotten worlds, a place where silence still speaks. And the truth is, as much as we've discovered, we've barely scratched the surface. So the next time you look at a calm ocean, remember this. Underneath it all, beneath the blue, beneath the waves, lies a world darker, stranger, and more extraordinary than most people ever imagine. A world that doesn't just hold history, but haunted echoes of the past. And out there, somewhere, secrets are waiting to be found.